Good morning, sir.
Good morning to all of you. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Ganesh. Good morning, Ilabharti. Good morning, Sean. Morning, Advay. So I hope you are all practicing the code, right? So you have to practice. If you don't practice, very difficult to remember all these things. I saw Advay was practicing yesterday. He sent me code and then he was asking some questions and all. Okay, and Pradyumna also. Yeah, I saw your code. Yeah, I want you all to practice. Okay, without practice you cannot remember anything. You cannot remember. Very tough actually. I want you all to practice. When you practice, your memory, whatever you learn, everything goes into your memory. Sean, I saw your code. So nice, it was nice. And yeah, okay, let's see today what's there for today. I'm going to share my, yeah. So we already completed 14 lessons and this is our 15th lesson. Let's see what's there today and we'll go a little bit fast from today. Okay, we'll go a little bit fast so that we'll get some ample time to complete the last project. Okay, whatever tags we learned and whatever the concepts we learned, right? In the
In my code, the reset button is not working and the submit button is reloading the page.
submit button reloading the page is okay because it is actually working. It means like it is going to the action, whatever URL you specified in the action bar, action attribute, right? So that's what it takes. For reset button is like it clears the form. That's it. So whatever details you have entered in the form, right, it will reset. Let's see. Let me show you the screen. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is our class 14, right? Yeah. See, we have reset button. I'll show you the code. Okay, you see where you have done the mistake. This is class 14. Class 14 must have form here. Only form tag is enough. This part is not needed. Actually, this part is not needed to test the reset button. Okay, just form tag and the content. Let me show you it in the new screen. Okay, I'll create class 15.html and then class 15 I need to give it in the dashboard, right? Our dashboard. So this is our dashboard, single point reference for all the classes. And then here I'll make it 15. Okay. This is 15 and this is lesson 15. Let's see how it, I'm going to close this, refresh, 15 is added. So let me create the content for 15, okay, to show you how reset button works. Close this, close this, close this, close 11. Okay, we have this one. So first I'll create the template structure. Okay, for creating the template structure I just need this part. Okay, and then I don't need this part. I'll just show you. Okay, now so JavaScript functions also I don't need, so I'll just take it out. Okay, I'll just take it out. This is only to show you how the reset button works. Okay, you see where you have done mistake. You have to understand, try to troubleshoot for yourself. That's how you have to find the issues in the code. Okay,
I
now
tried.
yeah, I'll show you. So see here, we have the form tag here and we have the ending tag. You see, I'll just put with empty content. Okay, let's take only one text box. Okay, input type is equal to, I just mentioned, text. That's it. And then what's the other thing? You try with small one. If something doesn't work right, you just check with small one. Then it gives you where exactly the issue is. Input type is equal to, within double quotes, you just have to give reset. That's it. and both must be within the form tag. That's it. I'm going to save it. Let's open this class 15. We got the text box. I entered the data, click on reset. Just type it, click on reset. Is it clearing or not?
Understand.
Yeah, you see, I did not use anything. You just remember these 4 lines and compare with your code.
Yes.
Okay, if it doesn't work out, I'll just pass you this code. So you try with this one only. Okay, I'll just keep it in. Yeah, I'll just keep it here. Later I know I'll send it to you. Okay, fine. So class 15, right? So we'll add on with previous content only. Okay, 14th class is there, right? So you try to check your code Advay. Okay, I'll copy this, paste it in the 14th class. Okay, this is the 14th class content. Now let's build on top of this itself. Okay, so that everything is at one place. Now let's see in the slide what is there for today. So class 15. Yes, here comes some interesting stuff. Okay, we see like whatever items we have missed out in the form elements. We'll learn these things today, and then let's jump into the access keys. Access keys is nothing but you need not use your mouse. You can use the keyboard to jump to that particular text box or any field.
You can use tab.
Yeah, no, not tab. It's not the tab. It's use the shortcut keys. I'll show you how. Okay, and yeah, section tag. Yeah, I'll explain these tags: section, canvas, and meta tag, and div and span. And after that comes HTML events. So today we cannot cover all the items. So what I do is whatever we can cover, right? So I'll try to cover up to canvas. Okay, I'll try to cover meta tag also, but if time not permits, then we'll stop here at canvas. Okay, then these two things we'll learn tomorrow, and HTML events are very important. So we'll from tomorrow onwards we'll start with fully JavaScript. Okay, so now what we are doing is HTML plus basic JavaScript we are trying to understand. Okay, and little bit of CSS styles. So now let's see. So we learned about text, password, color, checkbox, radio buttons, date, time, month. We tried about week also, right? Yeah, week also we have. So we tried week also, number also we tried. Yeah, file we haven't tried, right? So let's try this file. Okay, we missed out this part, right? So let's try this file. And before that, let's see how the code looks. Okay, 14th class. Yeah, here you see first name, your password. These are all like text boxes, right? So I will move this age group is there, right? I'll move this age group to the above. Okay, so that I'll just create a box for this. Let's see how. Age, right? So I need to move that age above. So where is our code? Yes, we got the code here. So I'm going to select this and I'm going to move this near the text box. Text box section. Where is the text box section? Where is it? Oh yeah, here. Password after password, right? Yes. Eh? What happened? Why validate form is coming? Why the validate form was coming? Okay, now let's do it again. Could be some error, that could be some bug with the IDE. So I'm selecting these 4. Yeah, let's move only these 4 lines. Checkbox. Yeah, here itself, password. Okay, now we did here. And see this password, age and all, right? So up to text boxes, we want to group it. So how to group this? Other which tag we need to use?
Field set.
Perfect, very good. field set, close it, you'll get the ending tag, and then add this ending tag after the content which you want to enclose. So up to here only, right? So I'll close it up to here, and the indentation is not correct, right? So I'm going to select the content, push it little bit, 4 spaces forward. Okay, now after field set, what should be the next tag?
Legend.
Right, so legend. So we'll give legend as what's this about? HTML text boxes. Okay, save it and see how it looks here. I'm going to refresh this. So this is all text boxes, right? So similarly, these are all selection, right? These are all selection, multiple, check boxes and radio buttons. So we'll group this one under choices. Okay, let's add a field set for that also. Field set, Control X, after radio buttons, right? After radio buttons, go there and then give space. Yeah, this is indentation. Let's add indentation and then legend. So legend is nothing but, so this is user choices. So to select user choices, we'll go with checkboxes.
Legend will just give the text for the box, right?
Yes, here you see here for that box, it will be like a title of that section. Okay, so I'm going to save this file and refresh this. So this comes user choices here. So let's give some space in between these two. Okay, let's give some space. It looks little bit good. So what we need to do for giving space?
HR tag.
No, we'll give break, line break. Means it goes into the next line, right? Let's try this. See, it pushes little bit down. You want some more space? You add one more BR tag. Okay, let's.
So we can put color in user choices also.
Yeah, right. We can do anything actually. So once we have this, I'm just giving you the basic structure. So other things, I want you all to try the creative part by yourself. So that gives like, how much creative you are, and then how you are thinking, in what direction you are thinking and all. Okay, try yourself, and then you can just, give your ideas also here. So we will work on it. Okay. Yeah, here this part is the color, right? So we'll just give some space here to the, okay, why can't we give this one inside? This is also like, just a color code, right? So we'll,
I referred to Vaibhav's color code, but it never worked.
no, you have to send me the screenshot, then only I would be able to tell you where exactly you did mistake. Okay, you send me the screenshot of the code, then I'll find it out and then I'll mark it. Fine, this calendar also we added it here. Yeah, this select boxes, right? All these drop down boxes, we will group it now. Yeah, and then we forgot to explain. I forgot to explain you the missed out one, the data list, right? The data list. It was not working day before yesterday, right? So let's try that also. So I'm going to give a field set for drop down list, and then I'll give a indentation. So let's add 2 breaks. Okay, and it looks clear. And then yeah, legend is missed out. So let's add legend also. So what's the legend? This is drop down list. So let's give HTML drop down list. Okay, yeah, here I remember, like, we tried to use the data list. The data list didn't work, right? Let's try this one. Okay, let's try the data list part. So okay, here drop down, and then this is multi-selection. Okay, this is single selection, this is multi-selection. So you might have get some idea, like, you know, when I say single selection, this is multi-selection. So
We can in single selection we can only select one, and in the multiple selections we can press Control or Alt and then select whatever we want.
no, control is enough. No need to press Alt. Control alone is enough.
Don't
So this
Control
select,
or Alt.
okay, just control is enough. Control and then click mouse click. Here you see. So do you see any other component related to this? Like, you know, this is single selection, this is multi-selection. What is the other component in what other input field that we can use instead of
Data
this?
list.
No, instead of these two, for single selection. For single selection, is there
Radio
any?
buttons.
Perfect. For single selection, we have radio buttons. So for multi-selection, what is the other option?
Checkbox.
Correct. So here you might get a question. Why we need to when we have checkboxes? Checkboxes already does the work, right? We can choose multiple options from the user. So similarly, why we have this, you know, multi-selection in the drop-down also. Similarly, for radio buttons also like this, we have, you know, radio buttons provides single selection. So why we want, you know, single selection, you know, select box? Can you guess, like, you know, why? Any guesses? Why we have to?
Less effort.
Okay, it's less effort is okay, but you know, let me tell you the real use case. Okay, assume that there are thousands. Okay, how many countries we have? Country lists we have. Countries in the world.
I know. I remember what you told last time.
Yeah, how many countries are there in the world?
If 193.
Really, I'm not sure. So
193 countries.
yeah, 193. If you want to add it in the checkboxes, how much time it's going to take? A lot, right? A lot. And you cannot identify, like, you know, you cannot easily identify which one comes first, right? So in this case, you can just, you know, order it in an ascending order. You can easily find which country is there. Okay,
So
all the list.
data list will help us to put it in ascending order.
No, not data list. Data list will help in other way. I will tell you that now. Okay, so here in this drop down itself, we can sort it. Actually, we can sort in an ascending order, and then you can display the countries with starting with A, B, C, D. Okay, whatever countries you get, you can sort it and then put it here, so that in the 1,000 list, right, user need not, you know, go search each and every element. Like in checkboxes, you have to find each and every element, right? You have to read the text here, right, to select particular country. So here in this, he need not search like that. He just go to the alphabetical order, which country, right? So it starts with which letter, go to that letter sequence and then find the country easily. Okay, let's show you that part. How, like that, you know, you can have multiple see. So I added some many actually. So let's see how it looks here. See all the country, suppose if there are many, right? So it comes like this. So you can choose, like, you know, if you sort it in an ascending order, it would be easy for user to select which country he's in. Similarly, you know, the same thing happens for this also. Okay, I'm going to revert this one. Fine. So now we understood why when we need to use select drop downs, because if we have the many list items, right, then we go with drop downs. Okay. Now let's see the other one. So here I want a text box to search my country, right? So here it doesn't provide, this drop down doesn't provide.
File.
Here it doesn't provide. Then we go with data list. So data list is the one which provides that feature. Let's see, like, you know, how the data list. So let me try. Okay, instead of this, I'll just copy paste to save the time. Okay, yeah, here. Let me add line by line. Now within this, I'll add it in this only. Okay, so the country of residence is the label I'm going to give. And then this one is the comment tag. I'm going to add the comment tag. So this is about data list. Okay, data list, and yeah, here comes the text box. I want the text box, right, to search the country. So I can use the text box here. Input type is equal to text box, and then you have to give a list here. So this text box will have the list of items related to this ID. So this should be the ID of the data list. Let's add the data list here. Okay, data list, and data list will have the ID which is equal to the value of the list, and then close this one. Okay, and then give an ending, so it comes with the ending tag. Now you have to make use of same option value Singapore, and then close it. That's it. So let's see how whether it displays or not. So I'm just using the data list. Let's go back to screen, refresh this. We got the country of residence. You see, whenever I mouse over, it becomes like a drop down. Okay, I'll just move it up. Yeah, whenever I go here, you get to see the drop down list. You see, when you click on this, you'll get the item here. So what we made is this text box, we converted it into a data list. So here you can type the country like this. Okay, let's try that. Okay, where is that? Okay, here I'm going to add other values also. Okay, let's try this other 4 countries. And then I'll give this one here.
Sometimes if we put the choice in the value, it comes.
What is it, Advay?
If the values are not only for giving it to the backend server, it sometimes also help us to tell the text
Yeah,
what
correct.
is it.
That is in the data list only, because as this is a text box, right? This is a text box. So the value that is entered in the text box will be submitted. So I want this Singapore, right? So Singapore will be, automatically appearing in the text box when you try to search for it. The only flexibility is it helps the autocomplete feature. It will provide you the autocomplete feature. You see here. Now I want to search with I, starts with I. So the drop down list will reduce. See, I want to search with Singapore only. I'll get only the Singapore item list. So I want to search with Malaysia. I'll get only one item which starts with M.
So is there any feature which like automatically gives all the country names?
Oh yeah, this one. This one Advay asked, I think last week, right? So
Yeah.
to get all the country list in a, so that I can just tag it, right? So this one I'll help you with, yeah, I'll try to find and then send it to you, Rohit. Okay, I'll add it in the. Okay, I'll add it in the WhatsApp group. Okay, I'll find the reference link, and then where you can get all the country list at one place. Okay, I'll send it to you. I'll make a note of it, otherwise I'll forget it. So let me. Okay, let me add that. Yeah, so here what, okay, I'll add the item. I'll send it to you. Okay, so it's like, you know, we fine. So this is like, you know, drop down list where we have all the country names. We can search by typing the keys in the text box. Now from here I want to go back to first name. So how will I go back to the first name? Either you can give shift tab and then it moves to the text box like this,
But
or you
it
can,
takes a lot of time.
lot of time, right? That's where, you know, the access keys will help us. Access keys. So before that I'll explain you the text area also. Let's see in the, yeah, here we learned about all these things, right? So file, yeah, file is missing, so let's complete this one also and then we'll go to access keys. So let's see the code. And then what is that? File, right? So file is like, I'll add it here. Okay, I'll add at the end of, okay, for this, you know, there is no field set, so let's add a field set here for this also. Okay, this is field set, Control X. I'm going to group all the buttons and give the indentation, add a legend. Okay, simple, right? So pretty fast. You need to be fast like this. Okay, try. It comes with practice only. It comes with practice if you want to be fast.
In the legend starting tag, can we put anything
Yeah, yeah,
in
you can
there?
add. Yeah, yeah, you can try. I think style you can add it. Yeah, let's see. Okay, let's see. This is all for buttons, right? So let's see. So HTML button color again change. You see, and then if you want bold also, right? So there is one more option in the style. Remember this. Font.
Font weight.
Yes, font weight. Correct. Font weight bold. So I need not use the bold tag. So most of the time I suggest you all to try with the CSS only. Okay. So let's see here. Oh, sorry, where is this here? So it becomes bold. So good thing, very good question, Advay. You asked for the style, right? So I'm going to give one very good information now. I want to apply this style to all the legends. So all the legends we have, right? I want to apply the same style. So what I need to do? What I need to do?
You can put in every legend. Or
So
you
here,
can just copy paste it.
yeah, we can copy paste it, right? But I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. What I will do is, so it provides, the HTML provides the style tag. You see here, let's learn this also. Yeah, good. So STYL is style tag. Okay, so this is like, you know, it has the starting tag and it has the ending tag. I'll add it, this one to the above, okay, before the script. So now we have the style tag, right? So this style tag, I'm going to add it to the legend, right? We have the legend tag. So legend tag, I'll, you know, this is how we add the
Curly
styles.
brackets.
Yeah, this is how we add the styles to the elements. So first we specify the name of the element. Okay, name of the element I want to apply the style is legend, right? Legend, give a space. The starting tag is flower
Curly
bracket and
brackets.
then ending one is curly brace. Okay, now you see.
But the brackets order is wrong.
Why?
Because it should be in the next line of legend, and it
Ah, no,
and
it's
this should
okay.
be
Anything is okay. So you can use this also. Yeah, you're telling about this, right?
Yes.
So it's okay, like this any notation is okay, but I usually prefer this way. So this gives like same function style, the function also the similar, right? So I apply the style also similar way. Okay, let's keep it unique. Now what styles I want, what I will do here is I'll go down. So what style I want these two styles, right? So I'll copy these styles. I will copy these styles, Control C, go up, and then I will paste it here. Okay, so instead of here everything all making it in same line, what I will do, I'll delete this, put it in the next line. Okay, so all the styles you want to add, you can add it here. Now let's see, I'm going to save this. Let's see whether this lesson gets applied with all these styles or not. Save it, refresh this, see whether all the legends have changed or not. All the legends changed, right? So one place change, that is the global configuration. So your earlier question was like earlier answer was to add this style for all the legends, right? All the legend. So now you see how much efforts we reduced. One, and then let's go above, this is 2, and then 3, and then goes 4 here, and then last one is 5. You see, you should have written 5 times, right? You should have written 5 times. So what we did, we avoided that writing everything in 5 times. We have avoided and added a style tag. Okay, added a style tag, and within the style tag we will select the name of the element. Okay, what is the name of the element? Legend, right? So inside legend we will apply the styles. So if you want to add some more different font for this, you can add actually font
On
family.
style.
Yeah, font family, you can select some other. Okay, and then save it, go back here, refresh. See, this gets changed, the font got changed, right? See, the font got changed. Okay, so like this, you can you all can make changes, and then this is the creative part. Your creative part starts from here. You might get some idea. Oh, see here I have what is that? Yeah, this form is there. Let's apply some different style for this. Okay, so you'll slowly start getting ideas like this, H3 and then U, right? So it comes H3. Let's put H3. So H3, right? So let's go here, H3. You apply a style for this. What's the style? Color. Change the color.
So
Yes.
for the HTML only for the HTML forms, this will be applied.
See here, HTML forms means
The title of the
no,
page.
only you mean to say the styles only, right? No,
Yeah.
it doesn't. It's not like that. If you want to add any background image, let's make. Okay, here we did not try something different. Like we always have a plain background, right? Let's make something interesting. Let's add a background image. Okay, so background image for what? What is this about? What is this?
Image tag.
No, this is like body, right? Body. So let's go back to the body tag and then add an image. So instead of body tag, writing a style here, you see style is already, body is already filled with other styles, right? So what I do is I will remove everything here. Okay, whatever we have mentioned here, right? So I'll just keep only the tags inside HTML file. Control X. Now let's go up, create a style for body. Okay, I want style for body, right? Open brace, curly, close the curly brace, and add the style and write background image. I want a background image also, right, for the body. So let's add URL of, so this is the URL, and then within single quotes you have to mention the images folder, right? Images. And then let's see, like, where is that? Go back to our source code. Yeah, class 15 is here. Within the class 15 dot images, we have images. Let's try this one. Okay, yeah, let's try this image. Image name I gave, save it. You see semicolon is missing. So the IDE provides, if there are any errors, right, it provides semicolon, so we missed out this part. So we have to add semicolon at the end. And you see, it doesn't allow is equal to, right? We added is equal to also. This is not allowed.
We can put a colon.
Yes. You see here now, this looks good. So let's see. Okay, let's save it and then go back to screen and refresh this page. You see the background image got changed, but it has repeated multiple times, right? It has repeated multiple times. So I want to repeat only once. So what I do is I'll go back here and then add it as background. Okay, what's the background position, right? Background position, or yeah, background position. Let me try this. Background size. I'll give as background size as cover. So background size is nothing but the whole size. So I want to make it as a cover. So what it does is, you see, everything will come as single image only. So it will cover the whole background. You see the whole background, whatever background we have, right? So this image will be expanded and made it as a single image to the whole page.
But it is hard to find out if it is the horizontal rule line or the field set.
Fields and
Uh,
all, right? All these HTML fields are very difficult to find, right?
yeah.
So that's why, what you have to do is you have to use the right image. So let's try this one. Let's try this one for the background. Okay, I'm going to give this one, refresh this. Yeah, you'll get something like this ball. Okay, this is somewhat okay, right? Or you want the,
Yes.
shall I put the plain one?
It is now better than
It's
before.
now better, right? Okay, let's see this one. You can try, actually, I just give you idea like this. So let's try something. Yeah, so any image you want, you can try it like this. Okay, so now fine, I'll just give it plain. Okay, I don't want to give the background image now. So what I do is I'll comment out this part. So inside the styles, right, this is what commenting, you have to use either.
So style is a part of JavaScript.
No, style is a part of CSS. You
But
see
why
here.
did you put the multi-line comment?
Yeah, so CSS also allows this. You can give single line also, single line comment also you can give. I no, I doubt. Yeah, it doesn't provide, single line comment. So if you want to comment out anything in the styles, right, you have to make use of /, star, and then star, and / will be the ending tag. Okay, you understood, right, how to add comments to the styles. Remember, these styles are very important. So now, we are learning the CSS part already. So now what I do is I'll remove the background, whatever background is there for body tag. Oh, body tag we already removed. So like this, you can remove all the styles from here in the form and put it inside the style tag. Okay, let's build this one like this. Let's build the content like this. And after 1 or 2 days, I'm going to show you, I'm going to take out this whole part from this page. Okay, I'll show you in the next class for the one. So for now, you try to understand this one. I'll just, add. Okay, this is how we comment or ignore styles in CSS. Just remember, for your reference, I'm adding this content also here. Okay, Control X. Okay, I'll do this way, then fine. So now you understood, right? The styles, how to apply the styles for legend and all. So I'm going to change it back to monospace. Or okay, let it keep like this way only. I'm going to refresh. Yeah, let's come back to this, and then we have one more item to learn in the elements, and we will be done with the elements. So let's, I think two elements. So one is text area. We missed out the text area part. So we haven't learned text area, right? So let's add it in the text boxes section only. So in the text boxes, we have age here and we have horizontal, right? So let's add text area. So what is this text area about? So what is the text box? Can you tell me when we use the text box?
For capturing single line text.
Perfect. So just opposite to this. So what is the text area now?
Multi-line text.
Exactly. So if you have any multi lines to be captured, then you have to make use of text area. Okay. So just I'll just remove this part. So text area starts with starting tag and ending tag. Okay. And then within this, I'll just add it here. Okay. Text area will start with this. Okay. Let's just put like this. Okay. I don't do anything. I'll just show you, like, I just added the text area tag, save it and see how it looks. Okay. How it looks. Let's refresh the page. Go to the beginning. You see here, this is the text area, how it looks, but it looks, double the size of this, right? So like, you can add multi lines here like
I
this.
think there in the two line at the bottom you can just resize over there.
Yeah, this is a feature, browser feature, like, Chrome provides this feature. So like, you can change the size, whatever you want, and then add the content and make it a little bit according to this. So if you don't want the browser to do, you don't want user to allow this, you can fix this actually. Like, you cannot fix that, but you can fix the basic visible size and all. So how? So you have to make use of rows, number of rows to display. I want to display 5 rows. Okay, and how much width you want to display, that comes under column section. So I will mention it as 30 columns. Let's see how it looks. Okay, I'm going to refresh this. See, now it looks bigger, right? So let's increase the size to 10. Okay, 10 columns, 10 rows I want to add, and columns I'll make it to 100. So let's refresh this. So default you'll get text box like this. Okay, text area like this. Now I want to name this text area, what user wants to enter. So I don't know what to enter here, right? So you have to give a label to this. So let's add a label here. Okay, so this label, yeah, fur. So I'll just add as, okay, instead of this, about me. Okay, let's if you want to explain about yourself, just add it. and give an ID. So the ID should also be same.
It is not necessary to add ID, right? In case you just want the text just to appear, if you click on it, it just comes.
Yeah, it is for this only. See why we want it is for because of this label.
Just for interconnecting.
Oh yeah, for mapping with this. But you want to get the value of this. How will you get the value of this? Based on the ID only, right? So better to have the ID. Okay, let's give like this. Okay, let's see how it looks now. I'm going to refresh this. Yeah, you see this is about me section, and about me section you can add the content. Okay, now let's see the last field. Okay, last field is about the file. Okay, we haven't seen the file. We saw the data list also, right? Now data list is finished, file is finished. Let's add. Okay, here instead of this, I'm going to add a br tag here. Okay, so that it appears in the next line. Br. Yeah. Now let's for the file, right? So where is that slide? Okay, here for checking this file, right? So let's add an input tag. So it also starts with input tag. Input tag type is equal to just mention file and then close the input tag. That's it. Let's see how it looks. Okay, I'm going to
So we can go to any file in our folder we want.
exactly. See, I refresh the page and then choose the file. So this is the default behavior. You'll get the choose the file button and you have to choose your file. Okay, any file you select, the name of the file will appear here. And whenever you use this file attribute, right, for file element, okay, whenever you use file element, make sure, remember this is very important, make sure you have to add encoding type to the form. Encoding type is very important. So either this or this according to your selection. Form data, right? So let's use this multi-part or form data, something like this. Okay, just save this. This is very important when you are using file tag. Okay, file attribute, sorry, file field. Okay, so when you are using file field, you need to have encoding type because you have to send the file to the server, right? So it will use this encoding type to send that file to the server. Okay, and let's give a name to this actually. Yeah, we have given this. If you want to add, you can add a label also. Label, and then you can give for is equal to your resume. Okay, your resume.
Then we should add the ID also.
Yeah, correct. So label we have, and then you can give. Okay, let's add ID in the end. So instead of typing again, you just have to copy paste to avoid errors. Okay, now let's see. Refresh and then upload your resume. Yeah, upload your resume is the right one. Okay, let's add the text here. Upload your resume. Upload your resume. So you can choose this file and then select the file, open it. So it will appear like this. Okay, if you want to change, you can just click on this and then select any file. So I think we have covered most of the elements. So all these elements we covered. We covered select. Yeah, here option group is missed out. We will learn this part and
the
then
grouping tag.
yeah, opt group, option group we haven't used it. So I'll explain this part and all these elements are done. So form elements will be complete. Okay, we'll go to the next level like from tomorrow.
Sir?
Okay. Yeah, Aditya.
Sir, I didn't have the time to finish the test. Is it okay if I submit it, finish it today and submit it?
Yeah, Aditya. See, it's not a test actually. Whatever I'm giving every day, right? It's like a practice work. Okay.
No, not that. The HTML test 3.
Oh no, HTML test 3 I haven't started actually. I'm started creating the questions there. So you
Oh.
need not take actually until I say, okay, don't take any test there. So I'm creating the questions there.
Because for me it came HTML test 3 not attempted.
No, okay. Don't use that now. Okay, I
Okay.
want to add the questions to that, and then I let you all know, okay, when to take the exam. Okay, yeah. So now the only last one is left. So we'll complete that, and then we'll end the class. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Now this is the this is the drop down item, right? Let's see the drop down item, how it is looking. You see here we have the list of items like this. Now what I do, I'll change it to categorize the elements. Let's add it below this only. Okay, I'm going to add the same content, same thing. Okay, I'm going to take the same
So it
thing.
will make it alphabetical.
No, it's okay. I'll help. That's up to us only how we want to do it. So here, let's see here, HTML drop down list with group. Okay, with opt group. Let's try this one. Okay, this is single selection only, and then here I'll just mention it as place of residence. Okay, place of your residence. Okay, I'll just give place of your residence, and the value of id should be same as fur. Okay, now I want to keep first one empty, and here you see we have to start using what elements you want to group together. You have to use opt group here. Okay, opt group, and then within this opt group it will take a label attribute. Okay, now I will add Singapore in the option group, and I want to add the list of items that appear in Singapore. Okay, I'll control X this. So name any 4 places in Singapore. So what we do is SG1, SG2, there are SG4. So let's add like Sengkang, Hougang, Bidok, Punggol. So like let's take few examples only. Okay. Now after this, I want to add some more category, one more category. So this would be like India. Let's give India. Okay. Here instead of this, what I do is IN1, IN2, IN3, IN4 like this. So here I'll give you names like what is that? New Delhi. Okay, New Delhi, and then Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, something like this. Okay, let's take an example of this. So I give some Singapore places and Indian places here. Okay, so let's see how it looks when you are using option group. So these elements will be grouped under Singapore. These places will be grouped under India, and then select tag will end there. Okay, I'm going to save this, refresh the page. So HTML drop down list with option group. Let's see what's there. Down, you see here we'll get the Singapore as the the bold letters, and you can select only the items below it. You cannot select Singapore and India, so you can select only the places below it. So this is one more additional feature that you can make use of. Okay, so that's it from my side. Okay, so anything you can just ping me on WhatsApp. Adway, you can send me the screenshots. I'll just go through what mistake you have done and highlight it to you. Okay. I'll send you this, today's code in the as a practice, whatever is there for today, right? So I'll just, create a screenshot of this, and then I'll.
Also, the opt value is like just like a like before you set place of resident, if you put Singapore,
Mhm.
and then the browser just gives what place of residence in Singapore. So is it like that? Is
So repeat again.
so basically in the before.
Okay, this one, right? You're talking about this one, right?
Yeah, residence of country, it's Singapore. Then
Okay.
later, is it like, does it ask residence of place of
Place.
residence in which the country, and then it drops down this? Like, can we do it like that?
Yeah, you can, that is multiple. It's like, two select boxes you want to add it. So first one is the country of residence. And as soon as you select the country, you want to filter all the places related to that country in another drop down.
Hmm.
That's possible. Yeah. So that's, we have done that kind of, feature in our projects. Some customers ask for that specifically, like, select the countries first. So after selecting the countries, what are all the places or provinces in that country, right, will be appearing in the next drop down. Okay, so that's possible. That's a good, in fact, that's a good idea for some websites. Okay, so I'm going to send you all this screenshot. Okay, and I want you all to practice this part.
What is polar code?
No, this is like, I just take the screenshots. Okay, screenshots for you to practice. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's it from my side. So I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye, sir.